Good morning. This is K.Hendrix from the brand K.Hendrix, and this is week 6 of my Project Runway Season 8 versus K.Hendrix Home Challenge. Many of you have been following me and supporting me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So today is the bridesmaid challenge, which means taking a bridesmaid's dress and creating something new and beautiful out of it. I have to admit that I'm more inspired by the color of the bridesmaid's dress that I have to work with, which is a lavender. I've already cut it up so I can show you what I have left from it. This is the bodice, which is got this, I don't know, glued on beading. It's really awful. And I really am not going to be able to use that piece at all. Maybe the zipper in the finished product. Then we've got this lavender stuff that's hopefully dyeable, because I have a plan to dye it a chocolate brown and use this basically with the other 2 yards of fabric that I'm allowed to use, and I've already picked that out based on this lavender. It's 2 yards of a recycled beaded piece. It's actually not even 2 yards, it's 1 yard. And then I'm going to be dyeing this chocolate in order to make closures for the top, which is going to be my aesthetic and my style, and also the skirt, which is going to make it look like a cocktail dress. So I'm basically going to create a top and a skirt, and I will line everything in this rose colored lining, which actually was in the dress, which I'm not going to dye because I like the two together, the chocolate and the lavender. I think they look really pretty. So I'll check back in with you later and let you see what I've come up with. Hopefully it will be something you guys like. Okay, thanks. It's halfway through the day and I still don't have anything on the dress form, so that's a little bit stressful. But dyeing does take time, and I had to double dye everything to get it to the color that I wanted. So first of all, I dyed the fabric that I cut from the skirt, the plum, and dyed it a chocolate brown. It's 2 different basically washes of the chocolate to dyeing, because it doesn't take the color too easily, and it took a couple times to get it to this rich color. Next is the beaded piece I had. I dyed it gray first to give the silvery tone to the sequins, and then dyed it black. So as I was saying, that basically when you dye something black, black has sort of a purple undertone. Some of these silk fabrics, vintage fabrics, are treated so they don't soak in and absorb all of the dye. So I end up with something that's kind of a purple, a dark lavender, which is a really beautiful color that I'm actually working with a lot right now, by accident always, but it's really neat and looks really good with the chocolate brown. So I'm going to do some trim in the chocolate brown, and I'm going to get this on the dress form and show you guys what I'm going to put together. Okay, thanks. Hi there again. It is almost the end of the day and almost the end of this week's video blog, and I have put together what I'm going to present as my final little look for this bridal challenge. I'm going to show you just a glimpse of it, and then I'm going to post the pictures at the end. But basically what I've done, if you can see, let me turn you a little, is that I've used that silk that I dyed with the beading on it to create a top that's sort of similar to some things I do and have done in the past, but it's something I really think is beautiful and simple, and I love the fact that everything on this is recycled from vintage or from something that somebody would have just thrown away. So this used to be an ivory 1 yard of beaded vintage fabric. As I said, I dyed it with gray to make this silver tone, and then with the black to give it kind of a lavender. Currently it is sheer, and I haven't decided if I'm going to line it or not. I typically don't line my things, and I could if I need to, but I don't always. Chocolate brown that's actually used for the trim, which is on the wrap on the closure on the top, and actually a tie back around the neck, is from strips from the bridesmaid's dress. It was lavender that we dyed chocolate. I also have a strip of it that I have planned to use for a skirt. It's going to be a wrap skirt that goes underneath, and it's going to have a back zip closure. So that's actually going to be the whole look. I think it's more of a I don't know, it's just very cute. I really like it. It's something I would wear out, and I want to keep it separate so that it is a skirt and a top, so that it's wearable for a lot of different things. And you can actually tie this in the back as well if you want, and it makes it a little more flowy. It can drop down. So it's got a couple different looks and ways to wrap it around, and I really like it. So I'm going to finish it up, and I'm going to post some pictures of the finished product and probably post it on the Etsy store as well. And I'm looking forward to next week to see what's going to happen. Thanks for watching me, thanks for supporting me, and I hope to see all of you at Fashion Week Tampa Bay, where I'm going to show my Spring 2011 collection on September 24th. You can check all that at fashionweektampabay.com, and you can check my website, which is k.hendrix.com. Thanks!
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl that you bought from